I didn't do shit today. I was nothing.
Did you not?
Nothing.
I almost actually it was probably 3 o'clock and I almost or texted you
You should have. I
to say,
didn't
"Let's
do
just jump on now."
I did the dishes. I did some online betting, some sports bets
Oh.
with basketball. So
Oh, okay.
I'm a little up. I was just playing with I started off with like 30 or $40 and I'm up
Uh-huh.
to like 126. It was just like small straight up bets here and there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
good. That sounds fun. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I kinda just did chores and stuff, and then, we did go to the zoo, actually. We did
Today?
that, so that was cool, yeah. Just to go walk around,
Yeah.
you know? So we did that. They started oh my gosh, they started charging for parking now?
I know.
What the
But
okay, so I knew it
at
was
Balboa
happening, I
Park.
didn't yeah. So I knew it was happening, I just didn't know it already started,
Mhm.
and today we were driving there and, like, it was probably, like, around 10:30 actually, and, when we exited and we were driving past, like, the museums to get to the zoo, the parking lots were so empty. There was, like,
Yeah.
no one there, and then I just thought, "Oh, you know what? Because it's Sunday and they're not opened yet." But still, I think 10, yeah, like most places
No, I
open.
guess ever since they started charging for parking, people are like, "I'm not gonna go."
Yeah. It's
And
so
I guess
insane.
Balboa's even lost, like, volunteers,
Oh,
like because they
yeah,
volunteer for the museums and stuff. They're like,
yeah.
I'm volunteering. Why am I gonna pay for parking?"
Mhm.
You know? So, I just saw a video earlier this week that they're supposed to be, um what's up, TJ? Okay. They're supposed to
Hi, DJ.
be they're supposed to be, like, pausing it or getting rid of the paid parking again because they've lost so much business.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, if the businesses have not already said something, oh my
No, they
gosh, they
have.
they will. Yeah, because it was
They
so
have.
empty, and then we were driving, and when we turned in the zoo, I don't know if you're familiar, but there's, like, a little parking on the left, right at the
Mhm.
entrance, where it goes to, like, the carousel or whatever, and then
Yeah.
there's the zoo parking, like, the main zoo parking, and so I was like, "Oh, you know what? It's kinda empty, we'll just park over here and walk straight in." But that was, like, where you have to pay to park, and so since we're zoo members and our membership includes it, when we park at the zoo side, we had to park so freaking far, but, yeah, you have to go to the kiosk, enter your license plate, and then it's paid for, through your membership. But I'm like, "Wow, what an inconvenience,"
They're
and
gonna
just
lose
such
a
a ripoff.
lot. Yeah. They're gonna lose a
It was
lot of business.
$16, I think, for, like I don't remember, there was
Was it
2
like 4
costs.
hours?
Something like that, and then, like, for a whole day, it was a whole 'nother cost, another price. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't believe it started.
That's ridiculous.
I
I
never
hope
thought
they
it
do
was
get
gonna
rid of
start.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they do get rid of it because I'm like, they're already nickeling and diming San Diegans, like, left and right, like,
Yeah.
I feel like you even have to pay every time you go to the beach, like, you gotta pay for
Yeah.
parking unless you it's ridiculous. Going
Yeah.
to the zoo like, when I was younger I remember when the zoo was hella cheap too.
Mm.
But I feel like
Yeah.
to get into the zoo alone is a lot, so the fact that they even unless you're a seasoned member, but
Yeah.
for a one-day
But
ticket,
even
it's
for
like
a
60
membership,
bucks.
I even for a membership, I feel like the parking should be included.
For real. No, it should.
Why would you ever have to pay an annual it's like going to Legoland, actually, and our pass includes a parking because 'cause we're not gonna pay, like, I don't know, $40 every time.
Yeah.
That's insane, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
like, I have the Knott's Berry Farm passes and I did the upgrade so it includes my parking,
yeah.
but yeah,
I
just
don't think any
when
membership should, like, charge parking within the pass.
well, when my nephew and I went to that country concert, that country western concert or whatever,
Yeah.
fucking parking was $40
Yeah, that's crazy.
and that was the cheaper parking. They had upfront, VIP parking. It was $100.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's like that reminds me of the safari park. It's like 50 bucks.
That's ridiculous. That is
I'm like,
ridiculous,
"I'll
but
walk.
I
I'm gonna be walking miles anyways in here."
yeah.
It's
Mm-mm.
crazy. But, anyway, so that's what you did today? You just kind
Mm,
of
I
did,
did
some
nothing.
house chores? Nothing?
Yeah, yesterday, I mean, I my son and I, we went and got his haircut and oh, girl, we went and got his haircut, and then we went to lunch, and then I took him to, Round One Arcade inside
Oh,
the mall.
mhm.
Um, Normally, I'll play with him, but to that yesterday, I just didn't feel like playing, so I just went. It's like I said, it's inside the mall, so I just walked right outside of the arcade and sat in one of the massage chairs for 45
Mm,
minutes for $15.
mhm.
And
That's how
I
you
was
spent your time?
yeah, while he was inside playing video games and stuff, and then
Yeah.
but then I started getting sleepy, and I was like, "I don't wanna be the lady sleeping in the mall, because it's Saturday, it's busy."
Yeah. You're all getting a massage, son's inside playing in round 1.
Yeah, because the massage chairs in the mall are, like, in the
Yeah.
middle of the mall next to the Häagen-Dazs
Just like, yeah, all the
kiosk.
kiosk.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I'm in the
That's
middle
too
just, like,
funny.
asleep, like
How long was it? 45 minutes?
it was 45 minutes,
Oh.
so it was perfect because TJ came and found me, and I had a minute left on my chair, so I was
Oh,
like, "Oh,
nice.
perfect."
Perfect
Yeah,
timing. That is
yeah.
so funny. Okay, you're gonna have to excuse me because I have such bad allergies that I just sound crazy right now.
Did you used to have allergies as a kid?
No, never in my life have I ever had
Same, it wasn't
allergies.
until I was an adult.
No, this just happened, like, probably within the couple years. That's it.
Same. I
Oh,
used to
wow.
I used to never get allergies, not until I moved to Arizona.
Oh, you know what? That's like Victor and the kids from Vegas.
Mm,
And then now they have such bad ever since Vegas, they've had just such bad allergies. When we go
yeah.
there, it's like it's even worse.
TJ gets allergies, Kaya gets them really bad as well. She's allergic
Mhm.
to cats, grass, dirt, and, our backyard is all dirt, so that doesn't really help. And
Yeah,
then the dogs just roll around in the dirt, and then she'll rub her face in the
comes in.
dogs, and
You're like, "Benadryl, Claritin, where are you?"
mhm. Yeah,
Oh my
I
gosh.
it got really bad last year for TJ. I kept him from home from school because 'cause I'm like, he was miserable.
Yeah, you can yeah, that's how Victor gets. It's really bad.
Yeah, just out of
Uh,
commission, right? Just
mhm,
that's not fun at all.
mhm. So, the other day we were talking about some kinda, like, things that we did that we were just kinda, like, so stupid when we were
Well,
younger.
I found it
Or, like,
funny when you
typical
and
Asian things or poor people things? I
I
don't
f
know.
I find it funny because you told me about your childhood haircut, and, I didn't like you said, I don't know if that was an Asian thing because my sister and I had the exact same haircut. There's this picture, I think it's like me, my sister, 2 of my cousins, and my childhood friend.
Mhm.
She's our neighbor. Actually, we're still friends on Facebook. And there's this picture of us, and we all have the same fucking haircut. That damn
So is it, like
b
it's the bangs
it's the
and the
bangs
bob?
and the bob.
Yeah, and it's just
We
like
all have it. We're
yeah,
all Asian, so
yep,
that
yep. So I had that when I was really young, like, maybe I don't know, I wanna
I think
say
I'm
maybe,
like
like
6 or 7 in the picture.
oh, okay, yeah, like, maybe a tiny bit younger than that, but
Yeah.
I do remember, did you ever get a perm? Did you ever
No,
have a perm?
my mom wouldn't
Okay.
let us, which now
Oh
I'm
my gosh.
glad.
I wish. So I had a perm once, and I feel like I was in 3rd grade. I don't know. Yeah, I had it in 3rd grade. So I had this perm, but then it faded, and as my hair grew so long, I don't even know why my mom decided to take me to go get a haircut.
You're like maybe
8,
8.
9.
Yeah.
8 to 10, no, probably somewhere around there, like 8,
Yeah.
9 years old, and so we're there at Super Kids and, we go get this haircut. Remember, had the wavy hair from the perm, So short, wavy hair, it looked like I even show you a picture because you're gonna be like, damn, that's so messed up.
Why did your mom hate you?
But
Just
it
kidding.
just looks so ugly. And so I'm like, whatever. We go home and we have a family dog. His name is Doogie. So I played with him every single day. Well, I get home and then I'm like excited to run to the backyard at my parents' house to go play with the dog. And he's like off the side gate, like watching people playing basketball at the neighbor's house, in the cul-de-sac that we lived in. And so I'm like, Doogie, Doogie. And he's like not even paying attention to me.
He
I
didn't even
run up
recognize.
behind the dog. We're like, we had a backyard that was like pretty big, but they had like a kind of like 2 to 3 foot brick wall and then like a little hillside. And so I'm on the brick wall by this time and I'm like yelling for him and I go behind him to grab him to pick him up. He turns around, doesn't recognize me because of this freaking haircut and just freaking bites, like attacks me in the
Oh
ankle.
my god.
Yes. I just remember it so clearly too. I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm screaming. I'm just screaming. And then he realizes it's me, you know? So he jumps off the little wall thing and then runs into his doghouse. Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that. And that was all because he didn't recognize me because his stupid ass hair.
Oh my
So
god.
bad.
That
Oh
You're like,
my
"My dog
God.
hates me. He's never gonna love
I
me
know.
again."
I
How
was
did
so
you do you
freaked out.
remember how you felt when you saw your haircut?
I think I was just kinda like, I don't like it, and, like, what else was I gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
But I was just like, "Oh, Doogie's in the backyard," like, when I got home and just, like, forgot all about it, you know? And I think it was the fact that I didn't give him the chance to even, like, look at me,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I just freaked him out, like, going to grab him, and then he sees me and then just instantly attacks me because he's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Oh my god, poor Doogie.
Yeah. I know, poor dog. But that
Girl,
was all
that's
because of
me.
freaking haircut.
Oh my god, I felt yeah, I think that was the time, like, I don't remember I'm trying to think. I know for a fact all my Asian friends
Yeah.
had the haircut.
Mhm.
All of us did. And I'm trying to think if my white friends did or if any of my Mexican friends no, I think a couple of my Mexican friends did have it.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't just an Asian thing. But I remember I was maybe in second or third grade when we got it, maybe even younger than that. But my grandma no, I was younger than that because my grandma would babysit us. She would pick us up after school, and I just remember she picked us up after school and took us to the salon, and this is, like, my first time ever going to a salon to get my hair cut.
Mhm.
And, I'm a little girl, I don't know what we're doing, and, yeah, all of a sudden, my sister and I had our hair was long, kinda
Mhm.
like how long it is now,
Yeah.
and, yeah, cut that shit, like, right here. And my thing is we don't have straight hair as it is, so it's,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
poofy. I'm like
So it's just like it's kinda like it's like
like a mushroom.
yeah. Oh,
Oh
man.
my god.
That's yeah, I don't like
I
that.
I don't even know if my grandma asked my mom, to be honest. For
She's
all
like,
I
"I'm
know,
just
my
gonna
mom
do it."
picked us up and because that's some shit my grandma would do. She
Yeah.
would probably go like, "Well, I wanted to get their hair cut, so I'm gonna go cut their hair. I don't care what you say."
Yeah. And it's just funny because it's so drastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody I knew had it too, like all my cousins and stuff. I feel like every single one of them had it.
All
And
of us
even like
had
the
it.
guys, I feel like I want to say like my brothers, I've seen them in these pictures when they were younger, and they kind of have like this weird Asian boy cut too. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like a very it's just like a very because their hair's so straight, it's
Yeah,
kind of like if it splits in half, it's just like like long hair that's just like
like a bowl.
yes, but not because it's so thin or, like, flat that it's doesn't stick out, so it's, like, almost fine, I don't know. I
Mhm.
I actually have that issue with Winston right now where he wants his hair to be long, and I can't stand it. and he loves it. So I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna just cut the sides and back, and you could keep the top, like, long," you know?
Yeah.
But it's just he doesn't like to do his hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, "How are you gonna have long hair and then not
Long
wanna do
hair.
it?"
Right.
And he's like, "It's fine when because I'm wearing a hat or a beanie." But I'm like, "Yeah, but you're not gonna always wear a hat and a beanie."
Right.
So, you know? And it's just yeah, he gets sweaty, his hair sticks to his head. Like, the beginning of the day, he does his hair to go to school. It's, like, nice and back to the side and whatever, right? By the end of the day, I'm like, "Did you already shower?" Like, when I get home. And because his hair looks so relaxed and down,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Ew, like, how do you need short hair. You can't be
Yeah.
sweating like that with your hair all
And you cut your
flapping, all
kids'
sweaty."
hair, right? Your husband
Yeah.
and your son, right?
Yeah, I cut all 3 of their hair.
That's cool. I should go
Yeah.
to you. I just need a
Y
trim.
yeah. I'm like, "Come over. I'm down. Free trim."
Yeah.
Yeah, and because it's so easy. I'm like, "What is it?" I mean, Victor, I always tell him, "Go get a haircut if you want,"
Yeah.
but he's like he doesn't even care. He does, like, either just, like, a regular fade with some hair on top
But you
or
say it's
just
easy, but you went to
buzzed.
cosmetology school.
Yeah, but I never learned guys' hair.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we did clippers once and that's it, but there's no, like, how many hours you need of doing clippers. I think actually, no, it was more like you need this many clients and have
Mm.
used clippers. So, like, every kind of technique of, like, scissors or at that time, they even taught you how to do, like, relaxers, you know,
Oh, wow.
and perms and stuff, even though it's, like, so rare
Give
that I
yourself
would
a
even do
perm.
it. I
No,
know.
just kidding. Bring it back.
I've given people perms. I mean,
Do
yeah,
people
it's just
still get perms? I don't know.
no, it was like I mean, this was decades ago.
Well,
This was decades ago. It was like yeah, I'm old.
yeah. TJ wanted to grow out his hair because he wanted braids.
Oh
Um,
my gosh, really?
so
Did
at
he?
first he just wanted like the braids on the top. And I was like,
Okay.
so we were still getting his like his fades and his taper and all that.
Like braids
Um,
on the top, like or down to like here. Like
so it was just gonna be braids on the top and then stop like right about
okay,
here.
okay, yeah,
And
okay,
then, obviously be long. But then I f- I'm not a f- I wasn't a fan of him doing it, but I also was like, all right, I'm gonna, whatever the kid wants because he's 15. Like
yeah.
I need to let him explore his own style and do all that. And
Mhm.
so this last time he's like, I think I want to go short again. I was like, so we never got the braids, and then I was kind of happy. I was like, okay. I told his barber, I was like,
So
he
how
doesn't
much
want
did it grow out by the time he said no? Never mind.
so, mind you, my kid, TJ has super curly hair. So, of course, it only looks like maybe, I think his little afro was maybe this thick.
Yeah.
But then once you straighten it, his hair
Mhm.
was probably about, maybe about 4 inches long.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
was pretty long. It was long
Uh-huh.
enough to get the braids. It's just,
Mm.
TJ's super tender headed too. And I told him, I was like, when you get braids,
Wow.
there's a lot of maintenance that goes with it. It's
Mhm.
not like you just get the braids. Like you're going to have to wear the do rag. You're going to have to,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is he gonna be
yeah.
comfortable? Doing all
Yeah.
of that?
I go, you have to sit there and you have to let them braid it. And then I go, then you have to use your moisturizers. You have to use your oils. You have to use your
Yeah.
do rag. You have to do all
It's
this.
so
And
much maintenance.
I'm all right now. I mean, the kid has, he has a fade and he has, his short little curls and stuff. And he
Yeah.
just wakes up and goes.
Yeah.
We deep condition his hair maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and he's pretty much fine to just wake up and go.
Yeah.
When we're
That's what I want for Winston.
yeah, just run a brush through it and be done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And so he's totally over it now?
yeah, now he is. I mean, we cut his hair, so I'm like, "Well, if you wanna grow it out again," but I told him in the
Yeah.
summer we're gonna go a little bit shorter.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I like a clean cut look.
Yeah.
I dated somebody who had braids, and unless you're braiding your hair minimum at least 2 weeks, it ends up looking real fucked up.
Mhm. Yeah,
even so, I'm like, I just like a clean cut look. Either be
yeah.
TJ doesn't have a head to be bald, but, you know,
Oh, does he not?
no, he's got a big old head. He got a big head.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just, like I even told Winston this weekend, I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Since we're gonna go to Japan," but he's like, "It's gonna be cold. I'm gonna have a beanie on the whole time." And he's like, "And then the hair is perfect. It's gonna keep my head warm." I'm like,
Oh my god.
"Ah, yeah." And then for a moment there, because I was showing him pictures, I'm like, "Look at what you used to look like."
Yeah.
And how cute and clean, and then you're gonna look like daddy. Because I just recently cut pictures. I mean, he still needs, like he wants to cut it again before we go on our trip, so probably today or tomorrow. Um, but it's just buzzed. It's like a very,
Yeah.
very short fade, and that's it. And so then I was like, "What about looking like daddy?" And he's like, "Okay." And then we were eating at, a yogurt place yesterday, and I go, "Okay, well, when we go home, we'll go get ready and get your haircut." And then he's like, um, if I told you that I was just saying yes because you looked sad when I said no,
Aw.
are you still gonna wanna cut my hair? And I was like, "Are you serious? That's how you really feel?" Like, you really don't want to at all because you like it so much that you just don't want a haircut, and you're only doing it because you think that's just what I want. And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, forget it."
Yeah. Oh, see, that's nice.
I know. I'm
Back
like,
because
"In the
back in
summer,
the
he'll be
day,
fine."
isn't it crazy how different it is? Because like, back in the day, our parents wouldn't give a fuck what we wanted. They would have been like, "No, you're getting your haircut." I'm like,
So
"Alright."
what?
We didn't have an option.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy how now we give our kids options.
Because it is kind of funny, like, I mean, even, like, going clothes shopping, my
Mhm,
kids have a say so in what they wear, but growing up, like, we just wore whatever my mom bought, and it wasn't
yeah.
until like, I remember going to Payless when we would need
Mhm,
shoes and we
mhm,
were able to pick out our shoes,
mhm.
but my mom, like, made our clothes a lot of
Yeah,
times too, and
yeah.
it wasn't until maybe middle school where I actually got to start picking out my own clothes, I feel like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, middle school,
Yeah.
but I had my mom this is how and, you know what? If I still lived at my mom's house, I'd probably still have her do my hair. My mom did my hair until I was in high school, every
Oh,
morning.
wow.
I did not wanna do my hair. I'd go into her bathroom, like, "Alright," and I think like, all the way until, like, my sophomore year of high school. My
Whoa,
mom
oh
would
my
do my hair.
gosh. No way. I feel like after, like, 4th grade, my mom didn't do anything for me. She was like, "You should know by now."
Yeah. No, I mean, I did my girls' hair until they were maybe, like, middle school, high school.
Yeah,
Middle school, I think I stopped doing their hair because they wanted to do it themselves, and I was like, "Alright."
yeah. Okay, if you know how.
Yeah, I mean, they know how now, their hair is beautiful now,
Yeah.
but, you know and so I was really happy having a boy because 'cause I'm like, my girls are mixed, they got super, super curly
Mhm,
hair. That shit ain't easy to do every day,
mhm, mhm.
and
So
I
you're
just
like, "I'm just gonna
remember
keep TJ's hair short."
yeah, I pretty much he's had the same haircut since he was, like, 2.
Mhm.
One time his dad took him to the barber and they made him bald, and
Oh
I
my
damn near
gosh.
cried.
Oh my gosh.
After that, I was
You're
like,
like, "Why'd you
No,
guys
you
do
can't
to
you can't pull off the bald look, son,
him?"
sorry."
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
he has
too
a
funny.
really like, every time I take him to the barber, like, even a new barber, if they really know hair, they're like, "Oh my god, he has a really good curl pattern," because his curls are very tight
Yeah,
soft.
yeah.
But, yeah. But, yeah, I'm just like, ugh. I remember one of my friends, her son is black, and, it's sad because, like, my kids are mixed too, so, of course, they wanna do, like, a lot of the things that they see other kids do, but I just remember
Yeah.
she was like, "I felt so bad because my son wanted" he was like, "Mom, I wanna grow out my hair because I wanna be able to do this to my hair," like
Oh, man, yeah, you're
but
not
he's black, so it's like, "Sorry,
yeah,
you're,
you
like, never
can't.
gonna be able
Nah,
to do that
you're not gonna be able to ever do that.
unless you relax your hair and grow it
Yeah,
out," and
But even a relaxer, yeah, it's just still you're not gonna get, like, a whole freaking flip or
Yeah.
Aw, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, that sucks," but no, I'm happy TJ cut his hair or let the
Mm,
barber cut his hair back short, so
yeah, yeah,
he looks good to me again.
yeah. It's funny that you say, that your mom used to sew your clothes because I remember my mom did too, but it was like I don't know, it was just easier for her to just do, like, one piece of clothing type of thing. So I remember wearing, like, little jumpsuit type things, but they were always, like, tank top shorts kinda jumpsuits or, like, with the
Yeah.
pants, but, like, the top was like a tank top kinda style. But I remember wearing that all summer long. I had, like, rainbow striped ones, like, red and white and blue ones. It was just so it was weird, but I feel like I was probably luckily, I was smaller,
Yeah.
so I looked younger than I was because I'm pretty sure I was still wearing stuff like that, playing outside, like, with my brothers and stuff in the summer in our cul-de-sac, and I was probably, like, 11 or
Yeah,
like
that's how my sister and I were too. We were still
really?
outside playing at that age. And
Yeah.
then
Were you guys wearing pajamas?
mhm, we
Yeah,
had
that's like
pajamas.
yeah, well, I would do the same thing. I feel like my
Yeah.
brothers were embarrassed because they would play with the neighborhood friends of theirs,
And then
you know?
here
And then
comes you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
your sister didn't never
Uh,
wanted to play with them?
I don't even remember what like, no, it was just me and 2 of my brothers, and then we had, like, a few boy neighbors, and I remember the one directly across from us had, 2 boys, 1 my brother's age, and then the other was my other brother's age. So, they would be outside all the time, and then a couple more neighborhood friends that were their age, and I would just be, like, playing trying to play with everyone.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
Or I'd be, like,
cool.
around in our driveway and then out of the garage, like, playing with the birds that we had, and, yeah, the guys, I don't even know if they I mean, they included me, but they were like, "Change your clothes," or, because 'cause I'd be, like, with my, little flip-flops and this little, like, pajama outfit or, like a jumpsuit little shorts thing. It was kinda
That's
funny.
funny. No,
Everybody else looked normal.
we had a lot of our clothes my mom made or my grandma would bring them back from the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I remember I had these pair of jeans. I think I was like in 3rd or 4th grade and I don't know why I loved these fucking jeans, but on the back pocket was somebody like sewed a picture of a Ninja Turtle on it. One of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my
I thought they were the
gosh.
coolest fucking jeans in the world, but mind you, it's from the Philippines, so that shit looks ghetto as fuck. It's like a Temu Ninja Turtle.
T
It's a Temu turtle.
A phony Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
That's
That and
hilarious.
that and all of our panties came from, I feel like every Filipino knows, like, the panty it's called Soen, Soen, and if you had relatives that went to the Philippines, they would always bring you this big box, and it came with, like, 24 panties.
Like,
That and the
distributing them to all the kids?
uh-huh. No, because my grandma would go almost every year. She'd bring
Oh,
a box for
wow.
both me and my sister, like 2 boxes, so
Oh my
I don't even
gosh.
I don't even think my mom had to buy us underwear for, like,
Yeah,
10 years.
forever. Yeah. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't remember anything, like, really like that. I do remember having to wear, cause remember, I'm, like, 1 of 6, and I'm the youngest, and my parents, like and I mean, I was never bullied or anything like that, but my parents would just make me wear my brother's clothes. If their clothes didn't fit them anymore and it was
Mhm.
still in good condition, they're like, "It's yours now." And so I remember when my brothers would be, like, trying to donate or, like, give away their clothes, they'd be like, "Do you want this?" Like, all the time. It was so sad. They'd, like, ask me, "Hey, do you want this?" It's, like, baggy jeans. They're like, "Here, just do this, wear a belt, and just tighten the belt all the way." Like,
Sounds like when TLC was popular,
no,
hopefully.
it was really, like, then. It was like, do you remember Chris what is it? Crisscross?
crisscross.
Yeah. I remember it was, like, during that time, it was so crazy. I remember my brother had, like, I think my dad bought him, like, a Chicago Bulls, kinda like bomber jacket type of thing from the
Mhm.
swap meet, and and he wore that thing for, like, I feel like 2 years or something, then gives it
Yeah.
to my other brother, wears it for another couple years, and then here it is in my closet.
My sister still has my bomber jacket
Oh
from
my
high school.
god. Really?
Yeah, it's a
That
Chargers one.
is
I love
funny.
that thing.
Oh, that's cool, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun. I remember my first pair of name brand tennis shoes, like, that
Oh,
we
really?
didn't buy at Payless and, because we always just got our
Mhm.
shoes at Payless.
Yeah, same here.
And, I remember it's so funny because we went to the swap meet. My parents bought me a pair of British Knights. You remember
Mm.
that?
Yeah.
They were,
I
like,
was
all
not
black.
expecting you to say that. I totally forgot. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
They were a
Of
pair of
course.
British Knights, they were all black, and I remember they had, like, some silver little hardware on it, but I thought they
Yeah.
were the coolest fucking shoes
Yeah.
ever, and I
My
rocked
brother
them
had those.
bitches. I would
Yeah.
just remember and there was, like I was in elementary school, I think I was, like, in
Uh,
5th grade, and people were
uh-huh.
like, "Oh, your shoes are so cool," and I just thought I
Mhm.
was the shit
Yeah.
in my
That
British
is so
Knights.
funny. That is so funny.
And I think my
I
sister got a pair of LA Gear.
Oh, yeah, LA Gear. Oh my gosh, this is
It was
hilarious.
something like that, but
I remember for the longest time, I can't even remember what shoes, like, I feel like my parents always bought us, like, the same shoes every year. I know I wore, Converse ever since I was little.
did you ever wear those jelly shoes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. I
I
remember
wore
my
those.
grandma would buy those at the grocery store for us.
Yeah.
They were at the grocery store.
It's all just hanging there.
They had, like, a big like, when they have those, bouncy balls, that big
Yeah, it's in
it's
the
in
cardboard
that kind
box
of
kind of or, like, the, rack looking kind of
yeah, and it was just this big display of jelly shoes, and they would
That
make
is
your feet
hilarious.
sweaty
Like,
and
all sweaty, yeah.
but they
So
were, like,
gross, like
glittery
yeah.
plastic
Uh-huh.
shoes.
Yep. I
And
had those too.
I remember getting my first pair of that, because we were at the grocery store with my grandma, and she bought us a pair because we thought they were the shit. That and
Yeah.
yeah, my grandma spoiled the shit out of us, except for them damn haircuts, but I remember she bought us our first Trapper Keepers. Do you remember that folder?
Oh my gosh. I was
With
like, "Why does that sound so
the
familiar?"
Trapper
That's
Keeper.
hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder what even happened to those.
They should bring them back.
I know.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Oh, they just got big old binders.
Or, like, back in the
That's
day when you would
hilarious.
have to put book covers on your, books, so you
Oh
would
my god,
just do
I
the paper
loved
bags.
that. Yeah, I love that, and the paper bags, you just write on it or whatever.
Mhm.
I loved doing that. How
Yeah.
funny, that is something I
But they
did. I feel
don't
like that's the
make the
most
kids put
No,
book
they don't
covers now, don't right?
No, because it's
These
not
kids are
like their
boring.
history books or anything like that. They're doing everything on, like, the Chromebook and then in
Yeah.
workbooks, you know?
I
Not so
know
much that.
I do know with when my daughters were in high school, they still had textbooks that they would come
Mhm,
home with, and but, like, my daughter still had a school laptop, but I'm like,
mhm.
"Well, why do you guys give them laptops and iPads and still give them books?
Yeah,
That's a fucking
yeah.
lot."
Did they have books? I wonder if they're gonna have books later on.
Yeah,
Or if
I
they
don't
just kinda took a majority of that away.
I think my son, I'm not sure if I know he doesn't come home with any books. He just comes home
Mhm.
with his laptop,
Oh, really?
but
That's nice.
yeah.
No, but does he have, like, a whole binder of crap too?
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but he's in
I'm like,
special
these kids
needs,
have
so
so
it's
much stuff.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have their Chromebooks, and then they have a binder, and then they have their planner, and then it's like another, like, folder type thing, and then they have library books that they come home with
Mhm.
because 'cause they're, like, required to, to do book reports or book reviews or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I remember when we had like to carry books back and forth, but it was more so we could keep them in the locker,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. back in the
Yep.
day when you had a locker.
Yeah.
That was cool too. But yeah, oh my gosh, the book covers, I loved that.
Mhm. The book covers and then the folders with the plastic sleeve and you could slide pictures in them or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
there was no texting back in the day. You would just write your friends letters and fold it that certain way
You know,
and pass it through periods.
pass it through, yeah.
I think I still
Oh my
have all
gosh.
a lot of my letters that my friends and I wrote back and forth in high school. I
Really?
think I do. I gotta find them.
Wow. That's cool if you do. I mean, I'm very
Yeah.
sentimental, so I have, like, cards from, like, a long, long time
Yeah.
ago, but, yeah, that I'll occasionally take out and, like, start reading it. It's so crazy when you read back at these
Yeah.
things. You're like, "Oh my
I keep
gosh."
all the cards, because it's like, for example, my grandma's turning 100 this month.
Yeah. Oh my
So I have
gosh.
all my mom and my stepdad have been together for almost 30 years. So that's like over 20 years of cards from her. And then,
Mhm.
um, you know, I have a bunch of cards that my oldest daughter, Deja, her dad gave to her for birthdays and
Okay.
Christmas. I kept all that. I mean, he stopped giving them to her, because I mean, it's no secret. None of my kids' fathers are in the picture, but I still have all those cards because I do want her, if she ever wants them. But I
Yeah, just
always
to look
wanted to
back at
make
them.
sure, like, there was a time that your dad was active and trying.
Yeah.
So I still have all those cards.
Yeah.
Um,
That's nice that you kept them.
yeah. But yeah, I have letters that my ex-husband wrote to me when I was
Oh
in
my
boot
gosh.
camp
Oh my
in the Navy.
gosh.
Yeah. I haven't read them in over 20 years, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
In almost 20 years, but
Yeah, I'll look through
I
them and then I'll take a picture and send it to, like, whomever and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at what I wrote from, like, that time that" whatever. It's so funny.
I um I just read my diary maybe like 4 or 5 months ago
Oh, wow, a diary
from
from, like, when?
my childhood. Like, I was in, like, 3rd grade when I started this diary. I wasn't very
Oh my
consistent
gosh.
with it.
Yeah, you
And
could
then
tell.
I was like, "Wow, I had a lot of crushes."
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow, that's so cool that you had, like,
it was
3rd grade. Mm,
it's funny because there's this insert where, mind you, I think I started it no, I probably started in maybe 4th or 5th grade, and
mhm.
through the years, I would write in it every so often. So there was a time, I think in middle school or maybe high school, I wrote no, I because I was still writing in the same diary in high school, and there's
Oh
this
my
insert
gosh.
where, so my niece, my sister's oldest daughter, my sister and her dad were kinda like high school sweethearts, and
Mhm.
there's this whole insert where I'm just like, "Fuck him, he's a loser, da da da."
Oh my gosh.
I
That's
was like
pretty freaking funny.
I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to my niece, and I was like, "Look, this is
Uh-huh.
when I got mad at your dad in high school." I'm like,
That's
"He's a
hilarious.
fucking loser."
How old is your niece?
She'll be
Or
30
whenever
this
the time.
year.
Oh my gosh, that's
So she was
funny.
29 when I sent it because it
Mhm.
was just, like, a few months
Not
ago,
that long
but
ago. Yeah.
yeah.
How funny.
Yeah, she turned
Wow,
29,
you
so she'll be
really
30
kept
this
some stuff.
yeah. I told you I have a Teddy Ruxpin and Grubby doll still.
Still, yeah.
They're in my closet.
Dang.
They just watch me get dressed.
Your childhood toys.
I do. Have
That
all
is
that
so
stuff.
cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have anything really from that long ago,
Yeah.
but that is really cool.
Well, I think we're come to that time. We didn't
Yep.
really talk about anything, but I did have a good conversation. But you're getting ready to leave for Japan soon, so I'm gonna
I
miss you.
am. I know. I'm gonna need to hear from you every day.
Mhm.
I can't I can't go that long
I got my
without it to
WhatsApp.
I know. Get that WhatsApp ready.
Mhm. Be
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, I'll still have access to everything. I mean, you could text and all that. It's just that, whatchamacallit, I think it's just like phone calls that you get charged extra if you do phone calls, but also, SMS, so if you're an Android user, it doesn't go through.
Mm. Oh,
But yeah, no, I will have access to everything still. I'm not gonna
yeah.
be that disconnected. I can't even, I say that I want to be, but I can't. All right, well, that's it for us today. I will see y'all later.
Bye.
Okay, bye.